I decided to wait a bit before knocking. I didn't want to interrupt what may have been a resolution of his feelings.
Yeah, just a minute.
You.
I'm sorry, is this a bad time? Wally said you wanted to see me.
You're lucky I don't beat your face in. You got a lot of nerve taking my son away from me.
Taking your son? How have I taken your son?
It's your fault. Child Protective Services took my boy away last year. It's your fault I can't see him.
Whoa, hold on. I didn't make that decision. How is that my fault?
Don't give me that crap. You brainwashed my kid. You told him you can make things better, that you fix things up and put him someplace safer for him.
Mr. Wolven, you aren't seriously going to tell me he's better off with a man who is constantly drinking, are you?
Ha! So you admit it.
Admit what?
You're responsible for getting my kid taken away from me. He already lost his mother, then you come along and get him taken away from his father, too? What the hell do you think you're playing at?
I'm only thinking of what's best for both of you.
How in the hell is this best for both of us?
You need to get control of your problems. You can't give your son the love and attention that he needs
My son and I were doing just fine before you stuck your nose in our business. What gives you the right to interfere in our lives?
Look, Wally came to me
That's
and
a load of crap. You said something to him. Probably thought it might be fun for you. Just because you're some great musician, think you can meddle in affairs that don't concern
Mr.
you.
Wolven, nothing was further from my thoughts.
And explain to me why my son came to you in the first place.
You sent him to me.
That's funny. I wouldn't put him in your hands. There are far better people that can teach my boy.
Wally told me himself, because he had been listening to my music and learning it.
Music? Don't go changing the subject.
I'm not. Look, Les called you to see if we could arrange a concert at your place in Pittsburgh. Don't you remember that?
What's that got to do with Wally?
You would only consent to a concert if I specifically gave your son music lessons.
Why would I want you teaching him?
Because Wally was banging out my tunes on your piano, that's why.
My boy doesn't even play that often.
Then why do you even have a piano?
The piano was mine. Just because I own a piano doesn't mean my son plays it. Now look, you monster. Just stay away from my kid. You got me? I don't need any more trouble from you, and Wally sure as hell doesn't need you robbing him of anything else.
Is that why you asked me to come? To tell me that?
You listen to me. If I catch you interfering with my son's life again, I will have the police at the door to that damn studio of yours so fast your head will spin.
I understand. I'll leave you be then.
Good. Glad we understand each other.
I went back to my car and drove back to the studio. Wally?
Birch, you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I better take you home.
Why? What did Dad say?
He wasn't happy, but there's nothing I can do for him now. We'd better let him be.
You're giving up? Birch, that's not like you at all.
I'm sorry, Wally. I can't do anything for him right now.
I understand. I love him a lot, but I can't stay there while he's drinking anyway. Can I?
Wally, let's go.
Okay.
I drove Wally back to his foster home, then headed back to the Draper house. I was shaking by the time I got there and went into the bathroom. I thought of just taking a hot bath to calm down, but I just stood there, looking in the mirror. That monster comment hit too close to home. Could my closeness to Wally actually be something else? No, I've been through it too many times. Still, I knew what I thought of Roger when I saw him again, that ugly moment when my anger and hurt lashed out at someone who, while yes, he had harmed me, he wasn't ultimately to blame. I was. I also thought about how I had treated Stan. Thinking of him as a monster all those years, I still find it hard to accept that he may not be, but things are beginning to add up. How could I expect Warren to know what I've been through? He didn't know, thank God, or he would have called the cops already. Yeah, the cops would not have found any wrongdoing, but in his state of mind... I washed my face to try and remove whatever dirt might be there. I looked in the mirror again, the word monster still ringing in my ears. My self-loathing was coming back. I was still struggling with myself and my feelings. In too many ways, I was still a monster. When will I be able to really Look at me, I will never pass for a perfect bear or a perfect uncle. Can it be I'm not meant to play this part? It worries me if they ever found out about my past. I would break my family's heart. Who is that bear I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I hate so? Somehow I have to hide who I am deep inside. When will my reflection show something I can pride? When